this match, Fogged, with the draft that we've got. What are you expecting? What are you liking? What are you excited to see when these two teams go head-to-head?
I'm looking forward to this Bane. Honestly, I don't think we've gotten to see enough of this hero. Gets buffs and buffs and buffs. Really happy to see that one picked up. And then I'm glad that Fear brought it up, because this was my concern also for gaming, was this AA4 position. It just looks a little bit kind of out of place. Yes, this blast to focus off this gyrocopter and stuff like that makes sense. It's just the lane in particular. I'm wondering what Tofu is going to do, maybe making some moves for some tri-lane things, make sure this PA just gets the absolute freest lane at the start or something. We'll have to see what he looks to do around here, because for me, BB, their draft just looks a little bit crisper overall. They have a lot of ways to cover each other, multiple different forms of scaling, and this gyro, I'm wondering if he's actually going to get pressured at all. He's got this Undying. Sure, he's playing versus double range, but throw some Decay onto a Razor and an AA, and you just get flacked. I feel like it could be difficult for them to pressure Nightfall, but let's see. Let's see what ends up happening.
Okay, because Gaming Gladiators, I'm sure they'll be doing their best to step it up. As we've seen with this group stage, they're a couple losses away from maybe not even making it past this sort of earlier stages, so this is important.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to see, in particular, this mid matchup also. I know we saw yesterday, I believe from Abed versus the Earthshaker, he did excellent in this matchup, so this feels like it could be one of those that actually does well, because you just shove the wave in constantly. You can secure last hits even versus Enchant Totem, because Remnant is such high damage, so let's see how he holds.
Save! Is this TP gonna... Oh, it is.
Good go.
It's gonna get him out of there.
Yeah, this is a scary lane for BetBoom, I would say. This Venge plus PA, it's an insane amount of minus armor. Look at Pure, -5 armor immediately.
Yeah, they can just trade with him.
Yeah.
And it's actually going to be over on the other side of the map that Tokyo runs down. Tofu gets the first blood as the decays stack up.
It wasn't even with Flak, he just sent the missile on him. They couldn't actually bring it down. Both safe lanes, I'd imagine, do have quite a good time here.
Yeah, we'll see it again on the replay. Indeed, earlier connection there from the homing missile.
Just get smacked. He didn't even need a blood grenade.
Okay. He did not indeed. But you were saying, this bottom lane, this kind of Razor AA duo, not necessarily something we see all the time, and maybe reason for that, it could be a hard one to pull off in the laning stage. Yeah,
I just feel like usually you see like a melee, right? You see like this Tusk, this maybe not Earthshaker so much nowadays as a 4 position since he's so good mid, but usually some way to protect. But Ace so far, he is getting the last hits. So he is 6-2 even though Tofu died. But they're trying to commit for the kill onto Ace. They actually throw the blood grenade.
They've got a homing missile coming in as well. And he is gone. This bottom lane, on paper, looks hard to play, and in practice, it's seeming hard to play as well, this AA Razor duo. Not off to a hot start for Gaming Gladiators.
Yeah, and I actually, Tombstone, it has gotten nerfed, finally. It doesn't provide that incredibly massive vision or anything like that compared to what it used to be, but it still gives a lot, and it gives enough for Flat Cannon in most situations, so... And the combo is very strong, not only in lane, but in game. And right now, Pure's doing all right. Pure's actually 11-2 up here. A lane that traditionally, PA is a traditional kind of counter pick to deal with this Beastmaster. They will secure a boar there, though.
CS in the mid lane continues to indeed be going in favor of GPK for now.
Yeah, it's really cool because you can actually just effectively constantly trade. Sure, you're eating a couple totems here and there, but you're hit. Like, look how much GPK is just poking him.
And he's perfectly fine on the regen. He's still got tangos, fairy fires, stick charges, bottle charges.
Cool.
GPK's fine. He's in a great spot.
That's how this Enfeeble does.
Yeah, kind of getting bullied away from the wave here top.
Celery.
Might be able to run Celery down.
Yep,
I don't think he's got any way out of this.
He didn't even get the Lotus, right? I think Save was the one to claim it too, so...
Another kill for BetBoom in this laning stage.
Another one. Yeah, looking like solid lanes. I thought top would struggle a bit, but yeah, so far, really, really good for Pure. Ace.
He's got to be...
Got the to him, but he might...
Another decay.
Coming close.
It's going to be fine. And we'll be able to punish Toronto Tokyo for this one. Blood grenades thrown out. That will get the punish.
Nice kill. Ace gets the last hit also. Important. Getting boots as fast as possible down here, I think, is crucial for Ace to be able to apply some pressure to slow down Nightfall, but also just survive. But I still don't... I think Nightfall now, at this point, he's going to have this secured farm for the lane. That's the Undying's job.
Top lane, Jiracho hasn't got anything to jump over towards. He is in a lot of trouble. The creeps are coming in. He's able to get across towards them.
Brain Snap in 5, can't quite get it.
That was just in time there. That was a very, very close. A couple more right clicks, maybe just the one, and he would have been going down. But
yeah,
able to jump across the wave in time.
Keeping him low, though. Impressive stuff. I mean, Pure, very comfortable on his beast. He's got his helm now finished already too, so now that minus armor that they did have for the first few levels, not looking at nearly as potent for him.
His creep wave position as well. You know, Dracho's just have to sit right back. Pure's able to hold it in a way that's going to be able to potentially wipe out another creep wave coming in. A lot of farm getting denied here from Dracho.
A very obnoxious lane, actually, with the Enfeeble and the Boars. You're just messing with the last hitting Ace.
Might be in trouble.
Missile?
Got a missile coming in, he's in a lot of trouble. He's dead.
Jesus. I feel like I haven't seen enough Undying Gyro. This is insane how much they do.
Trying to chase here for Dracho.
There he also. Here comes the Hawk again.
These side lanes are looking glorious for BetBoom.
Oh, yeah. I mean, even the mid lane, every lane. The lanes are just looking phenomenal. He actually has to stun the pesky Hawk.
They just cannot step up on this top lane, and in terms of regen for the two, they are completely out. The courier's just been delivered, but it didn't have anything on them, so Duracho and Celery, they just got to rely on picking up the occasional stick charge. They've got nothing else to survive in this lane.
Look at these two. I mean, they're just going to get dove. They've got Glyph available.
They might need backup to come in.
If they even feel like they need to use the Glyph, they might not even need to. Duracho zoned away Celery. Can he get out?
Another magic missile, but doing whatever they can to try and keep BetBoom at bay, because Pure, he's just running them down. Drescher sweeping across from the side, but he's got to be so careful. They catch wind of either the two of them. Great stuff here with the Axis, I think pretty much clipping the both of them. Celery is going to get chased down. Is the bird going to get him? Not quite in range. So Celery will manage to walk away, but it's that at the most. You know, he's having to walk away from this. At this point, Pure, with the helm, he's untouchable in this lane.
They just zoned Duracho away from more than, I think, 2 creep waves. I think he got 1 last hit on the range creep there. And look at Nightfall. He is just absolutely free farming. Treads on his way toward his crit. Ace, be careful how far he steps up. There's another Tombstone bottom.
They can dive in for this. Okay, TP's coming in. It was absolutely necessary. Quinn's got to do something to try and rectify the state of these side lanes.
Okay. A forced rotation, though. Quinn did secure the rune, though, before he moved over, so it does have a DD rune in case something goes down.
Duracho is going to get chased down again here. Should be okay getting underneath the tower, but it's not a fun time for this PA whatsoever.
No. Does get the boar secured at the least.
Dire's middle tower.
They just don't have the damage at this point to threaten Pure.
No. Yeah, Pure is going to have really good timing on the Helm of Dominator this game. Great game for it. These supports, the supports in particular, do nothing to the summon creep this game. Avenge kind of just, makes his teammates do better versus it, but they will both get chased out just from like some boars and creep. 7 minutes, Wisdom Rune. Fair exchange, 1 for 1. Look at that, I mean.
And is that a walk back to base for Acer? Got any regen coming out for himself? He doesn't. He's just going to have to go for full lane reset back to base for him. Completely zoned out at the bottom lane.
I see Tofu step up. I'm just watching. Tokyo bottom is waiting in the wings for us to go as well. I mean, so much pressure that BetBoom's putting on these lanes.
I mean, what can you do to sort of shake up the situation of the early game for Gaming Gladiators?
You said the word. Shake. He's got to shake something. The shaker. I mean, I think it's up to Quinn to kind of salvage.
But he wants to farm his blink right. He doesn't really want to turn up for another 1,900 gold's worth of farming.
Yeah. We'll have to see. BetBoom, they're just getting so much out of this here. And yeah, GPK, Boots, Falcon Blade. Level 7 already finished up onto him too. Almost the top 3 cores in farm. Earthshaker only 100 ahead of Beastmaster. Looks like a move's coming out.
He can get Pure. He's got 1 charges and a TP if he feels
threatened. Here comes Quinn though.
This should do it, and it will. Puts the stop to the TP. Quinn in the right place at the right time. Make sure that Pure doesn't get away with that one. Same time in the mid lane though, the dive's coming in. They're looking for Tofu under the tower. Trying his best with the Dukes, but GPK with the haste rune runs in, and a couple more touches will be enough to take Tofu down.
Spirit, they're nothing alike.
Quinn? Ooh. Tempted. Getting closer and closer to that echo. Save. Holding Celery at bed. Bottom again.
They're going to go for Ace. Put the cooldown back upon him.
It's only Celery coming in to help.
I mean, the flag hits here from Nightfall, bringing Ace down low. Ace, he's going down again. Another kill for Nightfall. Celery also got to be careful with the zombies upon him. Nightfall, couple of hits. He's got it. Double kill for the Gyro. Continues to be a fantastic start for Nightfall in the safe lane. 4-0-1.
Tofu?
He's hit the 6 Toronto Tokyo. He's ready to go for more. He's in on the Tofu, ready to set up for more glory here for his Gyrocopter. Nightfall under the tier 2. He'll pick up a triple.
Holy, I mean, look at this farm. This is insane levels of farm on Nightfall. He's got the 1 component of Axe and the crit. Meanwhile,
on the other side of the map, Duracho is not having a fun one. He's in the tree line. GPK is going to be able to find him. a very different story for the two carries this game so far. Already a 2,000 gold difference between the position ones at 9 minutes in.
The support to Tokyo was 6, as we saw down bottom there. You know, just chasing. He's the same level as the cores. This is ridiculous here. BetBoom, I mean, they came to punish Gladiators, and Gladiators, I mean, a little reminiscent of yesterday where they're just getting super pressured, but I think this one is more BetBoom just dominating them rather than Gladiators really making those mistakes.
They've got to try for these plays. They cannot hold back and wait for Quinn to get his Blink Dagger done. No. They've got to get him involved now.
Just got to get rid of one of these cores with an Echo Slam. But save, he's right there waiting in the wings.
He's ready.
Him. Yep.
Unlikely to be able to get the angle. They throw out the missile, but they won't throw out anything else. They can't go for Pure in this sort of vicinity close to the tower.
Power Rune also spawning. They've already secured it. Toronto, Tokyo bottom, GPK up top. And it's a big one. It's a regen. Soon, he's also going to go for this Witchblade build, playing versus the PA. It's going to be pretty early that he's able to get it also, too. Duracho, he's definitely going to suffer on finding some space in this one.
They find a chance for the Royal setup. Should be an easy kill.
Quinn has to kind of just sit up here, but he could also get brought down if he shows himself.
He's got to be ready to sort of disrupt the play with a Fisher.
Yeah.
If BetBoom find the chance to open in onto any of Gaming Gladiators' heroes. Gladiators, they're backing away from the Tier 1 tower. They know how dangerous this part of the map is. I mean, there's 4 members of BetBoom up here looking for kills, looking for blood. GPK starts to tease around a bit with Quinn.
He's poking and prodding because he's got this regen rune.
And the wraparound's coming in from Toronto, Tokyo and save. They'll drop the tombstone.
Little awkward. Pops the regen.
Zombies out to 2 of them. Tofu's going to whip the Ice Blast. Not able to get the connection. Zipping forward. GPK is able to grab back Tofu. They'll take the AA down. At the same time, I believe Pure set up with the Raw onto Celery. Allows him to run down a second support. 11 for 2. BetBoom continuing to absolutely stomp this early game.
An absolute beatdown. And look at Nightfall's farm during all of it, too. He just has full freedom. This might be the fastest timing we get.
We're probably going to get some stats up on this one. It must be breaking some gyro records. We're seeing a fair bit of gyro. This one, it's got to be one of the more insane ones in the first 11 minutes of a game.
Untouched, and you have to give the credit, of course, to Tokyo. Toronto, Tokyo in this laning phase just absolutely smashed both of them. We had some concerns for the AA, but this felt like it was even more difficult than I kind of expected it to be. Nightfall in Tokyo just absolutely devastating the side of Gaming Gladiators. Quinn, 200 gold from Blink, but they're losing quite a bit of control. Towers are dropping.
If they can clear these stacks, he will have the gold.
Does he echo it? I was going to say, he might have to. All right, that's going to be 2 minutes, though, where they kind of have to just forfeit everything on the map. They at least have the AA blast, so they do have at least they have a way to blow up one target even without Echo Slam.
They do.
Now, a team fight will be pretty damn difficult. Yeah, this is huge. PA bottom of the cores. Huge gyrocopter. I mean, Ace has already queued up the Midas for the off lane. That's kind of saying how they feel about the state of this one.
I mean, Quinn's coming in with a TP, but GPK, he's already checking out the tree line. He's in with the zip. Celery will manage to have the magic missile. They throw the Ice Blast down upon GPK as well, but he's able to disengage from the fight. He backs off. He's perfectly fine. Pure runs in, cleans up the 2 supports yet again. They just can't fight them at this point, Gladiators.
No, not at all. The supports are just food. GPK, they don't know that Echo Slam is on cooldown, though, so you can see he's still being a little cautious because they didn't see it. They placed this ward afterwards. Another tower to fall. Space for space on the map for Duracho is becoming pretty much non-existent.
That Battle Fury still a while away for him, unfortunately.
And the
lowest farm out of the cores right now.
Yeah, and the Ags Gyro, it's, 700 away. He hasn't even, they don't actually have stacks for him. He's just been farming himself.
Yeah, without doubt, has been one of the quicker Ags Crystalist timings we've seen on Gyros, and we've seen a lot of them.
Yeah. And there's just no pressure because of how much they're running at everybody else.
Yeah. Nobody wants to go down on Gaming Gladiators. Top lane. The Fiend's Grip's there for the setup. GPK, he's got the follow-up damage. Duracho, he's out again.
Gaming was actually chasing a Dominator creep during that. They're about to kill it, and Pure actually just dominates another creep. So they don't even get the Dominator creep that they're trying to. Duracho dies during the chase.
They're really wanting to look for something. They want this gyrocopter. They're going to go for it.
Echo up? Okay, Echo's back up in 5. That would be why. Let's see if they have... Do they even... they have AA Blast, but he's got almost 2k
He's already out of there. He reads the move.
Yeah.
He knows that it's not a safe place to be. And Gladiators, they won't find anyone with this smoke. Nightfall already leaving the location.
What a read. Look at this, they're smoked up themselves, also ready for a play. GPK gonna get another power rune. He actually changed the build. Not gonna go the Witchblade. Usually you do see that versus the PAs in particular, but just feeling like he doesn't even need it.
Yeah, I mean, he knows that it's going to be a while until there's too many points in the blur, really.
Yeah.
Dracho, still many levels to go before he's got that maxed up.
Ace, they have a feeling. They know.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
He's looking pretty dead here.
He is looking very
There's no saving this Razor.
No. Oh, and he pops the Eye of the Storm as well, too, right before he dies. That kind of is an insult to injury there. Won't be able to use that to farm back up. I feel like this game's just going to be gaming trying to farm and recover, and BetBoom's just too far ahead. Yeah. These lanes just went way too damn well.
We'll go about over 14 minutes on the Ags Crystallis this game for Nightfall. Just about to hit the level 12.
Give him the Wisdom Rune. Take it. Why not? Yep. Level 12 now. And Pure even kind of keeping himself not neck and neck with his gyrocopter, but you know, we see this reminiscence of like the 33 Beastmasters, right? Only about 1,000 gold behind this absolute free gyrocopter.
Taking over the triangle area of Gaming Gladiators, half of the map as well.
Helm of Overlord pretty much done, so extra little buff up for this gyrocopter as well.
Got to see some big slams from Quinn.
Yep. Oh. And that's not it.
Well,
saw the same thing yesterday.
Unfortunate. That weren't a big slam from Quinn.
Nope. I think I saw the same exact thing from Abed yesterday, right? I think he was playing versus Thompson and he zipped and dodged one of these like quick echo slams because you have to do that when you're playing versus the Storm, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's always a risky move.
It's a very risky move.
You know,
absolutely.
And GPK is going to be ready for it as he was there. Not caught by the echo.
It's just, yeah, beautiful place. Again, just absolute confidence.
Oh, no, don't play the replay. Have mercy on him.
And he dodged the magic missile, so fancy footwork from GPK.
Yeah, GPK's dancing on them. 6-0-3 on the Storm.
GPK is like easy peasy, baby.
Top tower is under attack.
How's Duraccio? 100 gold to the Battle Fury, but man, Tread's Battle Fury 16. Super slow as top. I mean, yeah, now Roche. Next thing on the menu, can easily get brought down from Tokyo and from Nightfall.
Yeah, and they're not going to stop looking for these fights anytime soon, BetBoom. They know how strong they are in this position against Gaming Gladiators.
And their lineup is not really one of these like super cooldown reliant or anything like that. It's a fast go, go, go kind of lineup.
Radiant's bottom tower.
These sort of lines being drawn as well from BetBoom. Looks like they want to clear out this top wave and the jungle of Gaming Gladiators.
Oh, these timings.
Vision down after Roche.
These timings for gaming just feel like they're not, like, it's all going to fall apart so quick too. I see Ace, he went back for the Blade Mail now after Midas, but this is a 1300 HP Razor, so likely to just get shredded pretty damn quick. They're so fragile. 1300 HP Razor, okay, 1500 if he's on Strength Treads and whatever neutral item he gets, so now almost 2k. Bit tankier. Switches very quickly when he gets the Pupil's Gift, but yeah, they're fragile. Very fragile on gaming.
I've been wanting this.
A lot of lines being thrown.
A lot of lines. They get BetBoom. They just want to take over this top half, get the tier 2.
Don't blame him.
Quinn, Echo Slam's back up.
Is it level 2?
Still level 1.
Level 1, wow. It's very under-leveled on the Shaker.
Starting to play around Duraccio now. Stellar in Tofu.
Arcane Rune on GPK. They're very ready to fight on BetBoom. Anybody shows, likely that he's just going to jump. Ace has shown himself top, the Plasma Field. They're going to go for him.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And he's got no one to help him.
Nah, he's going down.
Completely on his own. He will pop the ultimate and the Blade Mail. And I don't think they'll mind just killing him through it.
Yep.
Not caring at all about the reflected damage. They've got more than enough item advantage to fight.
Yep, and Nightfall can heal off of the Vlad's aura, or whatever you call it, the Helm of Overlord aura from his buddy. So gets a little bit extra there.
And they'll take the tower.
Yep.
So this fortification will slow things down a little bit.
Okay. Nightfall, yeah. They even have like, I actually just was looking Tokyo, he actually has the Solar Crest already finished too. So this, yeah, this gyro is...
I mean, he's ready to go high ground soon with all the buffs.
He might just be. Might want to just swing it. Gaming Gladiators out of the bottom side though, but we'll see. Quinn's still not 12.
Radiant's bottom tower is
And they're coming for them, BetBoom. They're smoked up, they're sweeping across the map. They know that Dyrachyo is only going to be hitting this tower if there's backup behind
Oh,
him.
they have a perfect ward here too. They're going to spot Quinn.
They're going to go straight on top of him. Set things up with the Vortex. Celery's in with the swap. We'll get Quinn out towards the side. They'll Nightmare Celery for now to control him. GPK should be able to easily finish off the Venge. But at least for Gaming Gladiators, gives the rest of them a chance to back off. Quinn, he's actually going to go in. Comes in with the Echo. They're trying to blow up the storm.
They got him.
Do it. They'll kill GPK, but the grip is out onto Quinn. Got the stick charges, another enchant totem. The passive is to try and get away from Toronto Tokyo, but Toronto Tokyo on top of him with the ultimate. Dyrachyo will jump in over towards the unknown to take him down. The crits are there. Dyrachyo will manage to clear up a second.
Here come the chorus.
Backup's coming in for BetBoom. Save and Pure. They're going to start pushing Gaming Gladiators back away.
Ace also starting to connect though.
They are 5 versus 3.
Nightfall.
Pure. He's going to opt immediately for the TP out. Does mean that Nightfall and Save have been left to their own devices. Here's Ace. We'll continue to chase Nightfall down.
Careful, Ace. Quite a bit of damage. Nightfall still has Aegis.
And they have another Nightmare. Putting him in position. Nightfall, considering getting in position. Dyrachyo's going to try and jump for the spores. Jumps over towards Save. Fisher's there on towards Save, but in fact the Fisher blocked him off. Save's able to get away.
And now
Dyrachyo, he's jumped in too deep.
Here comes the zip.
They lose the 2 of them. Big 4 for GPK. Nightfall cleans up, gets the ultra kill. That's pretty much what Nightfall and Save, they're able to keep the fight going.
Oh, yeah.
Bait Gaming Gladiators in for more and just buy time for the rest of the teammates to respawn, get in there and set up for Nightfall to clean up big time.
And Save lives. Somehow Save lives. The Fissure working against Dyrachyo a little bit there, but the respawn's coming in. I mean, BetBoom, they started that fight with just like 2 or 3 heroes, but then afterwards, the big boys come into play. Nightfall and Pure.
You can see there indeed, just unfortunate there with the Fisher. Trapping Dyrachyo on the wrong side of it away from Save. I mean, regardless, even if he kills Save,
they're all dead.
There's still going to be an ultra kill in the situation for Nightfall. As the Gyro continues to go untouched, 9-0-2, didn't lose the Aegis, still has it for another minute.
Yep.
As they can push on, they can take away the enemy Tormentor, and they can look for so much more here, BetBoom. Huh?
Nice try. Good attempt there to steal that Tormentor with the Ice Blast. Small little, little tiny things that happen there for Gaming down bottom side because the 1-by-1 sequence. But as soon as the big guys show up, the Gyro and the Beastmaster, things quickly start to change. And honestly, Toronto Tokyo, how many decay stacks did he have?
He's doing a lot on this.
He was
side.
standing in
He's
like
just
4
going in.
heroes. It's pretty crazy.
Radiant plus scanning.
And now he actually does have the Shard. So this is something that they can actually use pretty effectively because, the draft on Gaming is all about, boom, blow up that one target immediately. Now they actually have the saves.
They want to go. As soon as Echo stands back off cooldown, smoke's there for Gladiators.
Let's see what they can catch. Let's see if this Tombstone catches them off guard too. The grab alley really could do quite a bit of work.
Saves got the setup here onto Ace. Now follow up with the Raw. No funny business here as they look to full commit on towards Ace. Get the Flame Mail and the Static Link off. Looks like BetBoom will wait it out. In fact, off to the side, the jump's been made. Nightfall has been caught, but he has the Ace. That was the Echo. The grip's up. They just turn, they grab Dyrachyo. Gaming Gladiators, they tried to wrap around and commit with the ultimates on towards the Gyro, but the Gyro had the Aegis. Nightfall, he doesn't care at all. It's 3 dead again on Gladiators.
How much time was left on it? It had to have been ticking pretty low, right?
I think it must have.
It must have been.
I think that must have been what they were going for. It must have been close to expiring, but alas, it had not. It was still there.
I checked right afterwards. I missed the timing for a second there, but either way, I mean, they get full cleaned up again. Dyrachyo shows up. The grip just feels like it's every time. They have so many forms of these controls for this PA. A roar, a grip. Tends to always happen is Nightfall. Up to 17,000 net worth. Satanic, it's pretty much done.
That's, this Gyro at his finest here.
Yeah. Ooh. And honestly, Pure still having is this a flawless game so far from him too on the Beast? Almost flawless, 5-1. He did die at the beginning, but now this Beast performance is phenomenal too. They picked this PA to try to shut him down. In particular, we've seen people do that for the laning phase, but Pure, he didn't feel the pressure.
23 minutes Satanic on Gyro.
So big, this is crazy. And amped up constantly. The thing is, he's buffed up, so he's got like solar and all this stuff being thrown in. In the meanwhile, poor Dyrachyo is just getting enfeebled. So he just loses like, what, 70% of his damage as well, too?
The gate's in.
Okay.
Trying to see what he can force out of them. We'll get the reaction from Ace as the Eye of the Storm did come out.
How's Quinn's Ags looking? He's got it done, but he's so far behind. And I can't wait to see if he gets enfeebled. The mini little fissures, the mini enchant totem jumps. Let's see if it even ends up happening. BetBoom just sticking together. Bottles dropped on the floor. Nightfall.
All right.
Grab that DD.
DD gyro. Good luck to Gaming Gladiators in this next fight. They're going to need it.
Celery's shown himself. They're just going to probably jump over here. GPK actually not looking for it. He's actually lone for bottom. He's on Dyrachyo.
Dyrachyo.
He's holding the pull. He's waiting for his buddy.
Just playing with him.
Yeah, and here comes Nightfall, and now he can use the pull.
Nothing Dyrachyo could do to get out of this one. He's dead. Another kill for Nightfall.
Wait, that wasn't even DD hits. He took out like half his HP. Oh my god. Whew. Great understanding. Just waits. Yep, just patience, toying with him for the pull for his gyro to come in for the cleanup.
Yeah, leaves no opportunity to play their way out there for Dyrachyo.
Clean stuff from BetBoom and Gaming. Another
They've had some
game
rough
they're
games.
struggling. Yep.
This is, in terms of tournaments, definitely one of the rougher showings we've seen from this team.
Yep.
Yeah, second day in a row. Maybe with day two, they would have come in with a bit of a different sort of feel in the games. But this is looking to be more of what we were seeing from them in the first day.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like this AA, you know, I like the AA versus the gyro and kind of stuff like that. It just feels like, you know, Tofu's such a playmaker for me for this team, and then you're playing AA, you just can't. Like, what's your playmaking on an AA? You just can't do it. So, it does definitely feel awkward, and also just that lane went so rough that they're just on the back foot.
Middle tower is under attack.
BetBoom,
There's the smoke.
confident.
Time to fight. DD's out.
Oh boy.
Radiant's
I mean, these
middle
supports are gonna
tower
die in
has
what, like
fallen.
2-3 flak hits.
Uh-oh.
Celery.
He's dead. Ooh, it's a slam!
It's a big one.
Into the ice blast.
He gets
Nightfall, he's
out.
able to Hurricane Pike out to the side, though. He is away. The supports have died. Quinn to shortly follow. 4 dead on Gladiators.
Nice.
As BetBoom
Hurricane.
lose nothing.
That was beautiful, Hurricane Pike. Literally just resets himself perfectly out of that AA blast. Maybe he actually dies there. They probably lose everybody else anyway, though, even if Nightfall does go down. But either way, 4 dead, Gaming commit pretty much everything, and that could be it.
I mean, 26 minutes in, 30-4.
Insane.
I think it's been, you know, have we ever seen Gaming Gladiators be in this sort of position in a game at this stage, at this early in the game? 30-4. This is something next level from BetBoom.
Yeah.
Today.
Great draft, great plays. All 3 lanes looked great. I mean, what else could you have go well for you, right? It's like literally everything went well for them on BetBoom. And for Gaming, nothing seems to be working out. Buffing up their gyro even more. They've got the frenzy creep. Rax is gone.
He's pretty much got the MKB done.
Good lord. And Dyrachyo getting closer and closer to Aghanim's, but I think this is the first time I've seen a PA with 0 Deso stacks still at this point.
Oh, feels bad.
Just can't get anybody.
Yeah.
Can't even kill the supports because they're not the... I guess they're kind of fragile, but they're not the traditional fragile ones with the protection that they have from auras. As Roche,
They'll
it's on
take
the
it.
menu.
Ain't no chance that Gaming Gladiators is going to be heading over for that one. Still 30 seconds on the Echo.
Yeah, Tokyo actually has the Gossamers too, so I mean, yeah, you actually can't... How do you focus these supports? Saves too far, and Toronto's quite tanky.
It looks like BetBoom are expecting Gaming Gladiators to try and challenge this. They'll smoke up around the pit.
Giving some respect to that big Wombo combo with the AA Blast.
But maybe giving them too much respect at
Maybe
this
a little
point, because I don't think Gaming Gladiators are in a position to challenge this Roche. As you know, Gladiators don't look to be anywhere near the pit. They now go for the smoke up. Still will reveal clearing out that mid lane, so BetBoom's going to have an idea of the angle that they are being approached from.
They're pinging right on top of them.
I mean, I think they're back into the pit now. They're like, well, we know that they're crossing across the map. They've only just passed the mid lane. We could take down Roche pretty easily. And they're in perfect position to try and put a stop to this move. This could end pretty deadly for Gaming Gladiators if they make the wrong move.
And now they know that they're getting closer and closer. They smoke up on the supports.
There's the Ice Blast. It's going to start things off. We'll get the connection onto Nightfall. Quinn jumps forward. He's able to get in on top of them with the Echo Sound.
Instant control.
It's immediately there. Grip onto the Shaker. Ace will get swapped out, but he's so low. Has to keep his distance. GPK's not going to allow him to. Zips in to finish off Ace. Celery's out. They killed off Nightfall, but he was able to pick up the A just before, so he's back for round 2. It's 3 dead on Gladiators. Dyrachyo, he's also out. Tofu, the only one to get out of there.
They can't kill anybody. I mean, they take out the Aegis.
He got in the
but
once, but he
either
had
way.
the Aegis.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter. Nightfall continues to effectively go untouched. 12-0-9 this game. They're ready to run it down the lane. They're ready to end this.
They're so quick on the way that they do these plays. Like, I don't know, I guess he piked himself or someone force-staffed him. Maybe save. They tried to push Nightfall, right? Okay,
I think Nightfall piked after the blast hit.
Okay.
Well, try and get away from the potential Echo Slam follow, which did still catch him.
But still, the idea is there, right?
Yeah,
They're very quick on how they cover each other.
Oh my GPK. Trophy's looking to have his glimmer at the ready there.
And yeah, Duracho might end the game with 0 Deso stacks. They're not letting him get a kill.
I don't think it's happening. I don't think we're going to see any of those numbers arise on that Deso.
Looks like they're trying to go for maybe a swap play onto Nightfall.
I mean, even if they do, he's going to Satanic Flak and probably kill them all.
A blast.
True, actually, yes,
Yeah.
blast. Yeah, if they get the blast, that indeed would provide some potential to maybe killing this incredibly stacked gyrocopter.
And BetBoom gives the respect, back up. Stay grouped together, don't get swapped into the base. Clean gaming from BetBoom.
There we go, Gladiators. They're going to give it another shot. 5-man smoke here from the high ground.
The last hurrah.
They've got the ult. They're in with the jump.
Big one.
Back onto the two of them. Ice Blast coming in as well on towards Nightfall, but he's into the tombstone.
There's
the
the save.
rolls out onto Duracho. Nightfall's able to step out. Looks like the cold feet will proc and keeping him held in position for now.
But he's fine.
He is fine indeed. The Satanics pop. The flat cannon hits are out. Everybody dead pretty much on Gaming Gladiators. Yeah, it's a team wipe. There'll be a buyback here from Celery. But it doesn't matter. They've got nothing to do in this fight.
Nightfall jumped in the tube again. Why not? He's going to go in again. And they're going to call
They'll
it.
tap out. GG's call. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, what a game one here from BetBoom. They looked hot yesterday, and they've come into day two looking even hotter, Fog. This is game one against Gaming Gladiators, who, of course, were having a rough day themselves on day one.